going to show you how to cut a key on the Framon 2 code machine. I've got a Corbin drawer lock that's got a key code stamped on the key. It says CAT30, and I put that into my code software and printed out a detail sheet that shows you everything you need to know to cut a key by code with that code number. And on here it even shows the Framon manual machine. It says to use the spacing block number 1 and spacing increment of 93 thousandths. So I have my spacing block here. You can see it's stamped on there, number 1 block. They give you 5 different blocks, and they have different increments for different makes of locks. And I want to go ahead and put that into the spacing block holder. Snaps into place. And you can rotate it till you get to the 93 thousandths. And then what you want to do is zero out your machine. You turn the hand crank counterclockwise until the carriage butts up against the stop. And set the machine to 0. And then check on your chart here, and it says the first space is 156 thousandths. Each turn of this wheel is 50 thousandths of an inch. And so I turn it 50, 100, 150, and 156 thousandths. And the next thing I want to do is I want to set my spacing block to zero it out to the first cut. See this first hash on here lines up with the 0. And this is just a guide to help you when you're cutting. It doesn't actually change the spacing or the depth on the machine. And then I check my cuts here, and it says the first cut is a number 1 cut. And the first depth of cut for number 1 is 250 thousandths of an inch. So I can go ahead and set my depth to 250 thousandths. You see it's stamped on here as 250, and when this is at 0, then it's 250 thousandths. I can go ahead and put my key into the machine. Clamp it down. And I'm ready for my first cut. Okay, and I see the second cut is a number 3 depth of cut. And the spacing for the second cut is 249 thousandths. And the depth for a number 3 is 220 thousandths. I'm going to go ahead and set my spacing to 249. Zero would be 250 thousandths, so I'm 1 back from there, so you're at 249. And then I set my depth of cut for the number 3 is 220 thousandths. So I back it off. This would be 200 thousandths. This is 220 thousandths. Then I'm ready for my second cut. Okay, my third cut is going to be a number 5 cut. It's going to be in the third space, which is 342 thousandths. And it's the number 5 cut is at 190 thousandths. My fourth cut is going to be a number 1 cut. It's going to be in the fourth space at 435 thousandths. And the depth of cut is a number 1, which is at 250 thousandths. Okay, the final cut is a number 3 depth of cut. It's in the 5th space at 528 thousandths. And a number 3 depth of cut is 220 thousandths of an inch. Okay, we can go ahead and test my key here. It works just like it should. Framon Model 2 is a great machine, easy to use, very durable, and it's available at fullybellsawlocksmithing.com. Thank you.